Most people guess with money. Today we do the math. No hype, no opinions, just real money math. Most people think renting is throwing money away, but what if renting actually makes you richer? Today we're solving one of the biggest money questions on earth. Should you rent or should you buy? And I'm not giving opinions. We're doing the 25-year math, because over 25 years, one small difference can turn into a six-figure gap. In this video, I'll show you the real cost of buying, the real cost of renting, and the one number that decides everything. Watch till the end, because the final comparison might completely change your decision. Let's make this fair. Same person, same income, same city, same lifestyle. We'll use a real-world example based in Australia, like Adelaide or Sydney, but the math works anywhere. Here's the situation. Option A, renting the home. Option B, buying the same home. Now we need simple, realistic numbers. Home price, $700,000. Deposit, 20%, which is $140,000. Mortgage, $560,000. Rent for the same home, $600 per week. That's about $31,200 per year. Rent increases 3% per year. Investment return 7% per year. These are conservative and realistic numbers. Now let's do the math. When people say buying builds wealth, they usually ignore the hidden costs. Buying is not just the house price. You pay transaction costs, you pay interest, you pay maintenance, and you lock up a deposit that could have been invested. Let's start with the deposit. $140,000 is a massive chunk of money if you buy. That money disappears into the house if you rent. You can invest it. This is the first hidden cost of buying, the opportunity cost. Now let's talk mortgage interest. A mortgage is simple math. You borrow $560,000. Let's assume an interest rate of 6.5% over 25 years. The total amount paid is huge. Instead of calculating every payment perfectly, here's the key truth. In the early years, most of your payment is interest, not equity. That means your wealth building is slow at the start. A rough estimate for total interest paid over 25 years on a loan like this can easily be over $500,000. Yes, you can pay almost the price of the house again in interest. That is hidden cost number 2. Next hidden cost, maintenance. Renters call the landlord. Owners pay the bill. A common rule is 1% of property value per year on a $700,000 home. That's about $7,000 per year over 25 years. That is $175,000. This includes repairs, wear and tear, upgrades, and unexpected costs. And here's the key detail. Maintenance does not grow your wealth. It maintains your lifestyle. That is hidden cost number 3. Now let's look at renting. Rent is simple. $600 per week. That's $1,200 per year. But rent increases 3% per year. The rent rises slowly over time, over 25 years. The total rent paid might feel huge, but here's the difference. Renting gives flexibility. You don't lock money into a deposit. You don't pay maintenance. You don't carry interest risk. You also don't bound yourself geographically, as you can move your place of living anytime. So renting is not just money wasted. Rent is the cost of housing. Buying is the cost of housing plus financing. Big difference. Now comes the part most people ignore. If you rent, you can invest the deposit money and the monthly difference between owning and renting. Let's start with the deposit. $140,000 Sivnest at 7% per year for 25 years. Beckham we use compound interest. Future value equals present value times 1.07 to the power of 25. 140,000 times 1.07 to the power of 25 is roughly $160,000. That means the deposit alone can become over $750,000. Now add the monthly difference. In many markets, owning costs more monthly than renting. Mortgage rates, insurance, repairs. If owning costs even $500 more per month, and you invest that instead, that becomes massive. $500 per month invested at 7% for 25 years becomes roughly $380,000. So renting plus investing could create $760,000 plus $380,000 equals a bottom point. $14 million. That's the power of the math. Now let's be fair. If you buy after 25 years, you own the home, assume the home grows at 4% per year. $700,000 growing at 4% for 25 years becomes around $1,860,000. That looks amazing. But remember, you paid interest, you paid maintenance, and you sacrificed investing the deposit. So the real comparison is not house price, it's net wealth after all costs. Renting can win if investment returns are strong. Home growth is weak, interest rates are high, or maintenance costs are high. Buying can win if home growth is strong. Interest rates are lower, or you stay long term. The math decides.
Here's the real truth. Renting is not losing. Buying is not guaranteed winning. The winner is whoever builds assets faster. If you rent and invest seriously, you can become wealthy. If you buy but stay cash poor and overspend, you can own a house and still struggle. The decision is not emotional, it's mathematical. Let's recap. Buying builds equity, but it comes with huge hidden costs. Renting feels like spending, but investing the difference can create real wealth. So here's the question. If you had to choose today, would you pick a paid-off house or $1 million investment portfolio? Comment your answer, and if you want more money decisions explained with real math, subscribe to Real Money Math.
Quick question before you go. What would you do differently after seeing the math? Drop your answer in the comments. This was just one money mistake. The next video exposes another one that costs people thousands. Click next and keep going.